Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-July reading. We're into Leo season, but we still have some degree of focus on your partnerships. Leo season for Capricorns is that intense 8th house energy. So it's funny to see while others dance in the frivolity and the fun and the excitement of Leo season in general, Capricorns know that they're at their deepest. You know just how much, you know your limits and how far people can push you. That sort of instinctively as a Capricorn, you do know that. With Saturn in your sign, you are very much aware of your own actions and your own reactions because you're learning through example. You're seeing what's happening to the Capricorns in the world that have wronged people. You're seeing the rewards for the Capricorns in the world that have worked hard. You're seeing that Saturn energy. And as we go towards the end of July and we meet this new moon in such an intense part of the sky for you, and it's connecting with Jupiter being in your 12th house, which is again very deep. It's actually very Neptunian and Plutonian, and those are energies that are compatible with yours. You draw a lot from Pisces people and Scorpio people in terms of emotional fulfillment and the authentic love that you look for in people. But it is also kind of letting you know that the Capricorn partial lunar eclipse that has probably created a bit of chaos and a bit of drama for you, most likely that may continue for a while. This new moon is sort of hitting recharge, and it's letting you know that it's okay to not be perfect and it's okay to be scared of something. Okay? Because you're trying to fight whatever that fear is. You're trying to fight whatever that emotional impulse is that is actually pulling you back. You're defensive about something and you're feeling very much like you have to defend your own position, and that you're a little bit skeptical of the people that are around you at the end of July. Now, you're also very, very financially comfortable coming out of July, or at least you have an idea of how to get there. If you're not financially comfortable, this is very much the energy of somebody who starts appreciating what they have and finding fulfillment within that. And as we know with the universe, that is the energy that accumulates wealth. So, yeah. It's quite secretive, actually. A Capricorn that is not doing so well with things. A Capricorn that is not... Because you guys actually do care what people think. You think you don't. But I don't know many Capricorns that aren't very preoccupied with their status or the way that people perceive them, the way that they earn, the way that they look. It seems to always have been a big theme, and that is the 10th house. And I want to tell you something about the 10th house energy that's yours, because I'm an 8th house person and you're 10th house, so I feel like we can swap stories. That 10th house that you possess is very much... Oh, wow. Okay, we have another story here as well. But that 10th house energy that we're talking about, yeah. The secret fear and anguish there is failure. Not having it all. So it looks to me very much that in Leo season, while the rest of the world is enjoying the festival of fools, you're looking to heal that need to constantly be manifesting the things that you think everybody wants you to have. It's very fiery, and that makes a lot of sense for Leo season. But the Fool energy is all about embracing a more emotional route with Temperance here. It feels very much as though you are embracing a new level of self. It is very much as though you're trying to partake in the Festival of Fools and enjoy the love and enjoy the carnival and enjoy the fun and enjoy the magic, which is great. There's no contending that. Just because we have Oh, for a lot of Capricorns, Venus is still in Cancer. That was the Page of Cups, by the way. Venus is still in Cancer, bringing single Capricorns in a lot of love, possibly a lot of options. There is possibly one other person on the periphery who has been looking in for a while or is interested in some way. Could be an earth sign. Could be a... Oh. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be... Yeah, I think it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But there's somebody who is quite possibly attached in some way. Be wary of that. That's very unhelpful. But if you're dealing with an earth sign who's not attached and they're genuine and you're genuine about them, there's a spark there. There's possibly a new journey, but you're indecisive about it. So, interesting enough. Let's see. Oh, you are indecisive about something. You're also blocking something off. And it's exhausting you. That tiredness that you feel at the end of the day, that's emotional. The Star, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Oh. Hierophant. Oh, Nine of Cups. Oh, the Three of Swords. Sorry, I don't leave things on court cards, so I kind of had to go there. It's, oh, right. For Capricorns in happy relationships, it seems to be really very strong. If you're in a happy relationship, there is talk about commitment, there's talk about the future. If you're kind of in a strange relationship, if you've met somebody during Mercury retrograde that you don't quite know, be prepared on the 31st when Mercury goes direct to maybe see something about them that you weren't hoping to see. Same actually goes for people in relationships. If you've been glossing over an issue, it will be addressed. It will rear its head before Mercury goes direct, or just as. It is actually a wonderful opportunity to communicate on things that you would really rather not talk about. And it feels to me very much as though you're tired of a certain way of a certain pattern. A lot of you are concerned about items, material possessions, financial situations, but that won't be your concern as much in August. So, Capricorn, the gist of this is that with the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands here, you're indecisive about the next foot forward. I recommend in July, the remainder of it, doing nothing. I recommend taking a second to pull back from that need to be everything, that need to prevent failure, that need to be the person in the big picture, because there's that push there, I think. The thing about this is, particularly if you're dealing with children or relationships, the point of this is to enjoy the naive part. If you could access that Leo energy that is so very fun and exciting, and you could get past that 8th house need to control, that 8th house jealousy that is actually presenting itself here, because it is going to be an exhausting process. You might feel like you're bettering yourself on something, but if you're doing it for the value of somebody else or the acceptance of somebody else in some way, you're wearing yourself out unnecessarily. What you should be doing is keeping your focus on the things that make you happy and committing to that. 8th house energy and the 12th house energy. Okay, so the Jupiter connections to Leo energy. The Jupiter connections to Mars, the Jupiter connections in August are also there. There is, of course, Uranus in Taurus that may create some chaos and some drama because it is in your sector of love and children. So children might be chaotic, children might be dramatic. Your partner may be chaotic and dramatic and maybe seeking more freedom than you want to give them. Listen to the music. Listen to the overall vibration of the world around you. Don't get sucked into this, it should be like this, it should go this way. For the remainder of July, there's not a lot of it left. Focus on enjoying the beautiful things that are occurring, because they are. Your perspective will be key in having more of this in August, because August has some really tremendous astrology going on, like really tremendous. I'm very excited about the August reads, a lot more so than July, because July was incredibly heavy astrologically, and August presents these really exciting, I can see a taste of it here with Jupiter. Okay, see a taste of it here with Jupiter. You're gonna love August. So for the rest of July, if you are still recovering from that heavy Capricorn full moon and the Cancerian eclipse, just enjoy yourself, Capricorn, because that is, if you're worried about love, the key is to just enjoy yourself. Go to the party. Don't sit in and worry about this person, that person, or whatever, because relationships have the potential to either be transformative in a glorious way or very, very tricky. The key is to choose which one you're focusing on. If you're really finding something is too much work and too heavy, you might choose to let it go going into August. But if you really want it to work, the star is posing hopeful energy, particularly if you're dealing with a fire sign or another earth sign. But I will see you in August, Capricorn, for your bigger readings than usual. Bye, Capricorn.